Hey, I'm like so nervous right now because I can never get my phone to balance. Like, it's always such a thing when I want to film on my bed. It like never balances. But hey, you read the title. I'm literally just gonna be talking. I did a video like this like 2 years ago, but I did it in my backyard, and I was gonna do it in my backyard, but it's really fucking cold. So I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, we currently have a cold front in Houston. It was cold as fuck. Like the day before it was supposed to get like really cold. I had went out. I was hanging out with my boyfriend when he was dropping me off. Like when we went out to go get in the car and everything, it felt really cold at that point. But it was also because it was really windy. Because Sunday night and Monday, that was when it was supposed to get cold, but it felt colder because it was really windy, and it was like, yeah, like so windy, so cold. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. Speaking of selling clothes, I lately have been on Depop. Okay, I got Vinted a year ago. It was like June. Yeah, it was like June last year. And then I had some sales, it was fine. And then literally for like 6 months I got no sales. So I was like, okay, let me try Depop, right? And I made my Depop in like May, and then I didn't get my first sale until literally September of this year. So and then, oh my god, the horrors. This is just gonna be Depop horror stories now, okay? The horror story that was my first Depop sale. Oh my god. So this person had bought this it's a cute little like soft girl, like coquette kind of crop top. It was like this cute little, it was like a white crop top with like some strawberry things. It was like strawberries always fresh or some shit like that. I don't know. I got it at Forever 21, and I was like, this is out of my style, but I could wear it, you know? Out of my style being that it was like soft girl kind of coquette type thing, and also it was a crop top. And I don't wear crop tops. And I wore it once, and I decided, yeah, I'm not gonna wear this like ever again. So I sold it, and you know, this person bought it, but they paid through PayPal. And I thought it was fine, right? Because, you know, when you make a Depop account, you have to, in order to be able to sell, you have to make a PayPal account and link it to your account. Like if you don't do the PayPal account, you can't sell, which kind of sucks. But I made the PayPal account, and I thought everything was fine. Like, I made the account, there was like nothing. I didn't get like a notification or anything like that I hadn't finished making the account. And so they paid through PayPal. And then since I hadn't completely finished making my PayPal account, I go to PayPal and I'm like, oh, like, what do I need to do, right? And then I couldn't do the things that they were asking for. And I was like, oh my god, what do I do? Because I can't get the shipping labels. I can't, you know, send it to them. So like, what do I do? So I messaged them and I'm like, hey, is there any way that you could pay, you know, like through Depop or like with, you know, on any other form of payment, pretty much. So I asked them that, and then they responded. They were like, yeah, I can pay like through a different way, but I can't cancel the order. You have to do that, which kind of sucks. Because on Vinted, the buyer and the seller both have the option to cancel the order, but on Depop, only the seller has the option to cancel the order, which is kind of annoying, honestly. So I go to like the little options, and I click like cancel order or like refund order, and fucking it takes me to PayPal, right? And I'm like, okay, what can I do here on PayPal? And I couldn't do anything, which was so annoying. That PayPal was not letting me, it wasn't letting me pay anyone money. It was letting, you know, that person pay me money, but it wasn't letting me actually receive the money, and then it wasn't letting me refund that person the money. And so I was like confused for like a whole day, right? And then the next day I was like, oh my god, I can literally just call PayPal customer service. Like, am I stupid? So I called PayPal customer service, and it was a fucking automated like machine, right? I didn't like that. I did not like that. Because I felt like I could have just explained the situation better to like an actual person, and then, you know, it could have been done. But I got confused. There was like multiple options. There was like review a claim, and so I was like, maybe it's that, right? And so I go review a claim, and they're like, no, you don't have any claims. So I was like, okay, start over. And then I was like, I think I did the option for like payment issues or some shit like that. And then whatever, like they got the refund, it was fine. And then I asked them, I was like, hey, are you still interested in the shirt? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh, whatever. And then I posted the shirt again, and then I got like super popular, and then someone bought it. At least someone bought it, okay? But yeah, then, oh my god, there's this one person, I think they were gonna buy that same shirt, and they were like, oh, do you accept Apple Pay? And I was like, hold on, let me check, because I didn't have Apple Pay, and I also didn't know how to connect my Apple Pay to Depop. So I went to my Apple Pay, and I was trying to figure out how to connect it to my Depop, and then they stopped responding. So I made my Apple Pay for nothing. Oh my god, that was another time. I had, oh my god, okay, I had these two bras, right? Brand new bras, still new with tags, fucking Victoria's Secret bras, okay? I was like, I can get some good money, right? Victoria's Secret, brand new with tags, and they're kind of cute. I first put them on Vinted, and someone bought them on Vinted, and then, so I was like, okay, right? Like, I literally just have to go to the post office, right? That's like the whole thing. I literally just have to go to the post office. But the thing is, I can't drive. I don't know how to drive yet at my big age, and I don't know how to fucking drive. And the post office is so close, you know? And so I asked my mom, I was like, hey, can you take me to the post office today? And I asked her, I think in the morning, and she would usually take me at like 4, like right before they close, because it's easier for her to take me, because that's when she's picking up my siblings from school. So it's like, you know. So I'm like, hey, can you take me to the post office later? And she's like, yeah, it's fine. And then I asked her later, and she was like, no, I can't, 'cause she was like feeling sick. And I was like, okay, like it's fine. And then the next day, same thing, she's like, no, I can't. But at this point, I don't think she was feeling sick anymore. I think she just didn't feel like it. And that was on a Friday, and the post office isn't open on weekends. So I'm like, fuck, right? So my mom's like, do you think I can take you tomorrow? Maybe they're open in the morning. And so I looked it up, and they were open in the morning. And so we show up in the morning, early as fuck. Nothing. Okay, not nothing, but we show up, and like the thing for like big packages, like parcels, I think is what it was said. It said like on the wall. It was like no parcels after 10 a.m. And I got there right after, it was like 10:05 or some shit, right? So I was like, oh my god, right? And so I tried to, you know, like the little thing that you put the parcels in. I tried to open it, and it was fucking locked. And so I'm like, you know what, my package is small enough, maybe I can fit through the little, like, the little slot that they have, right? It didn't fit. So I went to the post office for nothing, and then later that day they canceled the order because they were like no shipping, no updates. And I was like, oh my god, like fuck you too. Kind of made me mad. I'm sorry, because I did try, you know, but whatever. Anyway, back to the story I was telling. I put those bras back up on Depop, and someone bought them. But before they bought them, they were like, hey, I just wanted to ask if you take Visa as a payment. And I was like, what? Because at this point, I had learned that PayPal, I could not do sales through PayPal, right? And so I had put on my bio and on the description of all my items, I had put, please do not pay through PayPal, pay through Depop, or message me, you know? So this person messaged me, and they're like, hey, do you take Visa payments? And I'm like, Visa payments? Like, because I know that some, like, credit cards or debit cards are, like, considered Visa cards. Oh my god, I think my lips are chapped. Do they look, I hope they don't look chapped. Oh my god, I hope they don't look chapped. Because I know that some, like, credit cards or debit cards, they are, like, considered Visa cards. Like, there's, like, the Chime thing. I keep getting ads for that, and Current. and those are like considered Visa cards, but they're like actual credit and debit cards, you know. And so I was like, are you paying through a Visa debit card? Because that's fine, that's just depop. But if you're paying with a Visa gift card or like anything else, I don't know about that. Like, I have to check. And so I was kind of confused. I was like, is there kind of like a Visa kind of like a Visa, PayPal, Zelle type kind of like app or whatever that I don't know about? And they respond with, no, not a Visa gift card. So I was like, oh, you're paying through a debit card. Like I just said, that's fine. You just put your card information. That is a regular depop payment. Kind of. Am I a bitch? Am I the asshole for being annoyed that I have to repeat myself? I think I am. But yeah, I literally, in the message, I literally was like, if it's a Visa debit card, that's fine. It's a regular depop payment. Visa gift card, I don't know. Anything else that you might be referring to, I don't know. And they were like, no, not a gift card. And I was like, oh, then it's fine. You know, just put in your card information. And they bought the bras and it was fine, you know, but am I a bitch? Yeah. And then, oh my god, there was this girl that messaged me. She was like, hey, do you want to do a trade? I would do a trade, right, if I found something that I really liked that was in my size. And I go to her account and it's a bunch of like kind of like soft girl, coquette, like pink bow type things, and they're also all like extra smalls. And so I was like, damn, like, you know, like, first of all, that's not really like my style, and second of all, that's not my size. So no. And so I messaged her back. I was like, hey, I'd love to do a trade, but I don't think I see anything in my style or my size, like, I'm sorry. And she was like, oh, it's fine, but can I had she was trying to buy that the little coquette strawberry shirt that I had problems with earlier, and I had it up for like $10, and she was like, oh, can I buy it for $8? And I was like, yeah, just send the offer, like, I'll accept. Because I was like, yeah, that's a good offer, that's not too low. And so she's like, okay, I'm gonna send you the offer and I'm gonna buy it tomorrow because I get paid tomorrow. So I was like, okay. And then like a week goes by and she doesn't buy it, and I was like, what do I do, you know? And then someone else bought the shirt. They did a bundle. They bought a shirt and some shorts that I had. So yeah. Also, that bundle, both of the things were $10, so it was a $20 bundle plus shipping. But I didn't know that if you have the free shipping for bundles thing, that it takes the shipping price off of the, like, okay, it was $20 for the bundle plus like I think like $5 shipping. So since I was offering free shipping on bundles, they took off the $5 from my, oh no, I think it was like $7. Okay. So it's $20 minus 7, that's already 13, and then like the taxes and the fucking depop fee and the transaction fee. Point is, from that $20 sale, I only got $7. I was kind of mad, okay? Because I'm up here selling clothes to make extra money, and they took $13 from my fucking sale. I was kind of mad. But you know what? At least I got $7. At least. Okay, last Depop story, because this is the last thing that has happened on my Depop. After that bundle, I don't think I've gotten any other sales. But this person, they had sent me an offer for this little like sports bra thing that I had, and I accepted it because it was like, I had it for like $10 and their offer was like $8, so like, yeah, that's fine. And then like 30 minutes later they bought the bra, right? So I was like, okay, cool. But it was like the middle of the night, so I didn't start like packaging. I didn't print out the label or anything yet, so I was gonna go to bed. So I was like, I'll do that tomorrow. And then like 5 minutes later they messaged me and they're like, hey, they literally like, hey, I didn't mean to buy that bra, I meant to buy a different one. Can you cancel the order? And I was like, you could have just said, I didn't mean to buy that bra, you know? Like, sorry, can you cancel the order? But instead they were like, hey, do you mean to buy that ugly fucking bra? I meant to buy a different one that's better. They didn't say that, but that's kind of how it felt to me. I was like, damn, kind of hurt my feelings. Anyway, so I refunded their order, and I didn't really know how refunds worked, so I just refunded them the price of the item and not the shipping because I hadn't shipped it out. And then I was also kind of confused because I'm like, damn, are they like gonna take my money? Cause like, you know, I was kind of confused. I was like, damn, am I gonna get my money taken from me because this person didn't want my bra, you know? I was kind of confused. And then they were like, hey, I got the refund, but I didn't get a full refund. Like, what about the shipping? And I was like, oh, sorry, I don't know how refunds work. Like, I didn't know exactly how a refund worked. So I was like, okay, right, let me try to get in contact with Depop customer service. And that's when I found out that Depop customer service is notoriously very bad. I tried to look up like a phone number that they have. They don't. There was a number that popped up, but I was like, can I really call that? You know. Also, it was a UK number, so that's why I was like, yeah, can I really even call that? Because that's in the UK. So I found this little like forum where you can like send in like I don't know, like a complaint or whatever, or like a request for help. And so I sent in a little request, and then they emailed me, and then I was just like emailing back and forth, and I got them their refund. It's whatever, but like, kind of, it would have been quicker, because like I was looking up like Depop customer service, and then I just found like a bunch of like, there was like Reddit posts and just like other forums being like, yeah, Depop customer service sucks, they don't have a number that I can call. I tried calling the number that popped up and it didn't work, and like da. So I was like, damn, like, what do I do? But at least I mean at least it worked, right? At least I got the person their refund, but like I had an email and it kind of took a while. Also, the reason that it took a while is because there was at one point where I forgot to email Depop back and I like didn't email them for a whole day. But I mean, I got them the refund. It's fine. And then I realized, I thought about it a little more. I thought to myself, I was like, they wouldn't take my money, they would just give her money back, you know? Like, am I stupid? But yeah. Okay, I think I've been talking for a good while now. I think that's good enough for a video. I'm gonna just end up titling this like fucking Depop horror stories. Yeah. Okay, that's actually it. That's actually the end of the video. Fucking like and subscribe. Bye. Good luck, Charlie.